Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Joyride by Gretchen Olson, narrated by Ramón de Ocampo.
Chapter 1. Jeff McKenzie untied his shoes and wondered if he'd ever play tennis again. He kicked them onto the hard ground and winced as a sharp twig poked through his sock. What a crummy place to change. The oak knoll was littered with dry leaves, fallen branches, dead weeds, and little brown puffballs. But he wasn't about to change clothes at school. The guys had razzed him enough already. "Going to work with the beaners, Kenzie? How do you want your tortillas, rare or well done?" Then they'd laughed and punched him in the arm and slapped his back. Now the shade of the tall trees brought a quick chill to his legs as he took off his pants. His thigh muscles tightened. He yanked a navy blue t-shirt over his head and tossed it to the ground. The graphics and letters scrunched together, but he knew the words. Madrona Hills 4th of July Invitational. He grimaced. Slim chance he'd be there this year. He'd be lucky to even practice in the next 3 weeks. He shoved his legs into a pair of Levi's and pulled on a long-sleeved denim work shirt. As he began buttoning, his eyes followed a twisted oak limb reaching high into a dense, leafy canopy. He stared, and the leaves blurred. The reluctant thought drifted back again. He wished he hadn't helped Paul celebrate. One thing had led to another that night. Soon, he and Paul were driving out west of Salem, and then down some country back road, Jeff's Bronco too zigging and zagging and skidding on the gravel. It was awesome. Until the field. That big, open field, calling to them. Why not? Windows rolled down, music turned up. It felt great bumping across the rows, swirling in tight turns, digging into the dirt. Great. Until they hit something. "Jake Hampton's the name," the farmer had said later that night, as Jeff's parents stood on the front porch in their bathrobes. "Shall we settle this ourselves, or shall I call the police?" Jeff had rolled his eyes. Just what he needed. Flashing lights announcing to the neighborhood that such a nice boy, Jeffrey Taylor McKenzie, had turned into a rotten vandal. Jeff's father cleared his throat. "We can take care of it." "I'd like to see them work it off." The farmer nodded at Jeff and Paul. Paul shuffled his feet and caught Jeff's.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?